Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see based on the title of this presentation, I am going to be talking about different color palettes / variants that I'd like to see in Skullgirls Mobile. Now, I did one of these a while ago, and by a while ago I mean, I don't remember. It's been a while. So you're probably going to see some characters that I've already talked about, color palettes I mean, but I'm going to try not to spend too much time talking about the ones that I've already talked about. Unfortunately, I don't actually remember who I talked about last time, so I don't know if I can really make that promise, but yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. The way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to start off with, sorry, it's been a while since I've used a slideshow. It's kind of embarrassing, so I don't actually know what I'm doing. But anyways, I'm going to start with the already existing color palettes. By the way, guys, this is supposed to be like a fun video, so don't judge me too hard on the quality of this presentation. But yeah, we're going to start with color palettes that already exist in Skullgirls Second Encore, but they haven't been imported into Skullgirls Mobile. So we're starting with Zagreus. So I think this color palette is really cool. Before I thought it was cool, but now that I've actually played Hades, I am all for it and would love to see this one get put into Skullgirls. I feel like it's also pretty unique looking because there's so many different colors. I don't know. I just like the bright orange, yellowy orange color. It just looks really cool. So I like this one. Next we have Meta Knight. So this is another one that I think is pretty unique just because I think it's what is that part of the eye called? The sclera, I don't know how to say it. The white part of your eye. I like that on her. It's like black. It looks pretty cool. And obviously you guys know that I love Kirby. Kirby is one of my favorite game franchises, just franchises in general. I like this variant. I think it looks cool. I also think it's pretty unique. Next we have Cream and Cheese Annie. So this is another variant that I know I talked about this one last time because it's been around for a long time. This one is so cute. I actually really like Cream and Cheese from Sonic. I feel like they're really cool. Well, okay, I actually don't know much about their personality. I just think they're both really cute, especially Cheese, because Cheese is that little chow. I just love chows. They're so cute. So yeah, I would like to see it because it's super cute. And it feels very like Eastery. To me, at least. I don't know. It feels like, maybe it's because Cream is a rabbit. Who knows? But yeah. Next. Okay, we have Sayaka from Madoka Magica. So I know I talked about this last time too. I just think this variant looks super cool. I love Sayaka. She's my favorite character from Madoka, so to get her into the game would be pretty cool. I also think she really suits this color. Well, she suits Annie specifically because she actually uses a sword. Okay, Peacock has a Sayaka color palette as well, but to me it doesn't really match. It's not that it doesn't match. I know why she has a Sayaka color palette. It's just I think Annie matches better just because of the whole sword thing. So that would be cool to see. Also, I don't know if you guys heard, but the Madoka movie got delayed again, which is really sad, but oh well. Maybe someday it'll come out. Okay, next we have Celty Misfortune. So I don't know if I like the way this color palette looks necessarily, but I think it would be cool to get anyway because it does actually look like Celty. For those of you that have seen Durarara, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I think that would be cool to see. Next we have Haku from Naruto. This one is just weird to me. Like, I don't understand why they made Painwheel Haku. I guess any color palette you make Painwheel is going to be kind of bizarre. Well, I don't know. I think Mask Menace was a pretty good fit, but this one is just strange. Like, why did they make Painwheel Haku? I almost think it's because of the hair. So I don't know. I thought that was kind of amusing, so that's why I put that in here. But I think it would be cool, I guess. Literally, I don't know. Next we have Yodoichi. This one, okay, I just really like this color palette. Yodoichi is probably one of my, well, I don't know if she's my favorite Bleach character, but she's up there. I think she's so cool. And I love her first outfit the most out of all the outfits we see her in, just because I really like the orange. And honestly, I think it just looks the best. Her other outfits are kind of a downgrade in my opinion. I'm sorry. So yeah, I would like to see this. Plus, I think it's a good fit for Valentine since they're both kind of ninja-like. So yeah. Okay. I know I put this one in last time too. We have Wii Fit Trainer Double. This one is just weird. I don't understand. You know how I was confused about using Painwheel for Haku? Well, I'm really confused about using Double for Wii Fit Trainer. I can't explain this one, but it does resemble her in a way, like the colors at least. You can tell it's Wii Fit Trainer, so I think it would be cool to see this one, but maybe that's just me. Next we have Arachne Double. I don't know, I feel like I'm saying these names weird, but we have Arachne. So this one I really like because I don't love Arachne from BlazBlue, but I just feel like this is such a good fit that I think it would be really cool to see. Because if you guys have played BlazBlue, Arachne is this like monster thing, kind of like Double. He's not like a shapeshifter like Double, but he is kind of moldable. I don't know what the right word is there, but I guess he kind of does take a lot of different shapes, but he doesn't like transform into other people. So I don't know. I just think it'd be a cool match. Okay, this one is kind of weird. I put this on here just because I thought it was interesting and because I feel kind of bad that I neglect a lot of characters. I put SNES Big Band on here because I feel like this is kind of, I don't know, I feel like this is kind of cool. I didn't even know about this color palette, so I think it's pretty interesting. Next we have Elizabeth from Persona. Okay, this one, I'm gonna be honest. Actually, I don't know where I was going with that. I think I was just gonna say I don't know why there's 3 bullet points and only 2 things, but whatever. I think this looks so cool. Like, this just looks like a really good color palette. You can tell it's Elizabeth. It's awesome. And I just like the way it looks. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that's the only reason I put that on here, because I think it looks super cool. Next, we have Sora. I put this one on last time, too. Again, I think this one just looks really cool. And from my understanding, her minions also are apparently Donald and Goofy. And I'm not sure if... Oh, okay, yeah. Apparently, Sekhmet is supposed to be the Shadow, or a Heartless. The Shadow Heartless, specifically. So I think that's... Well, I guess. I'm pretty sure that's what they're going for. So I like this color palette because, excuse me, you guys, I just think it looks really cool. Okay, next we have Kanji Beowulf. So once again, I just like this because it's a really good fit. I do like Kanji from Persona, but I just think this is a really cool fit. And Kanji also uses chairs, which Beowulf uses, so I feel like that would be so cool. So yeah. Okay, I put Zero on here. Zero Robo Fortune. I just like, okay, I've never played the Mega Man X games, so, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, that's Zero's origin, right? So, but I have played the Mega Man ZX game, or ZX games. I have played the Mega Man Zero Game Boy Advance games. So that's, I feel a little bit of nostalgia for Zero in a way. I mean, obviously the color palette for that character is not the same as this one, but still, I think it would be cool to see this one. Next, we have Santa Claus Umbrella. I don't know how I didn't know about this one. So this one is, I feel like, is it new? I don't know. This one is so cool, okay? This would be so cool to see during like Christmas time, or during December, I should say, because it would match perfectly. It's very festive. I just love it. Oh my gosh, I would love to see this because it's just, I don't know why I like this so much. I just do. Okay, next we have Opal, Black Dahlia. So this is Opal from Pokemon. Specifically, she's like the fairy gym leader, like the old lady. I actually remember thinking she was pretty cool because I feel like Pokemon's not the only one to do this, but I feel like when it comes to Pokemon, they have like a very diverse gym leader cast. I don't know if that's the right thing I'm trying to say, but basically they have like people that range from so many different ages, and obviously they all look different too. So I just think it's cool to have like this old lady be a gym leader, because we also have like that, I forgot what the ghost kid's name is, but the one that uses ghost types, he's there too, but he's like a little kid. So it's just fun to see like the different diverse characters that they have in Pokemon. So also, I just like the way these colors look. Okay, I think this is the last one. So this is Rachel Alucard. I know I talked about this last time too. I just really like Rachel from Blaze Blue. This is very obviously her, so I think that's really cool. And I just like the way this variant looks. And I think it's a good match for Marie, for the most part. Kinda. I don't know. I'm not really sure if it's the perfect match, but I think it's a cool looking one. So there you go. Okay, now we're going to take a look at the color palette / variants. Oops. You guys didn't see that. The color palette / variants that aren't already in Skullgirls. So these are the ones that I would like to see. Keep in mind, some of these are from last video. Well, by last video, I mean the last time I did this. Some of these are repeats. But also, it occurs to me that I'm not really good at picking out characters to use for potential color palettes or variants or whatnot. I don't know why. It's hard for me to think about characters like that. I'm just like, who would I like to see in the game? And the answer is, I have no idea. So I had to try really hard to think about some of these. Anyways, first we have Zatch Bell. Okay, so I put Zatch Bell on here. When I say Zatch Bell, I don't necessarily just mean Zatch. I mean like anybody from this franchise, but Zatch is the one that first came to mind, and also he's the protagonist / the whole series is named after him, so there you go. I think it'd be cool to see him. Also, he has an evil twin, so I feel like, Philia and Fukua. I don't know, just saying. Also, that's another thing. I'm actually really bad at thinking about like what characters would go on what variant or what color palettes would go with what characters. It's hard for me to think about that too. But anyways, honestly, I mainly put this on here because I just really like Zatch Bell and I've just been feeling nostalgic for it. Next, we have Metabots. So kind of the same reason as Zatch Bell. I've been feeling nostalgic about it. I actually don't even know who some of these characters are because I feel like I've played Metabots, you guys, but there's so many Metabots games and only so many of them have been localized. So a lot of these are just characters that I've never seen before, but I think it would be cool to get a character from Metabots in here. Like I'm thinking Metabee because he's the main character, and also because I feel like his color palette is pretty distinctive. I don't know. I mean, he's also like the mascot of the whole series. So there you go. That would be cool. Next, Okay, this is one of the ones from last time. Honestly, I think both of these are from last time too. I put Hunter x Hunter on here. I want to see one of the main 4 characters. That would be so cool. And I feel like Hunter x Hunter is really popular, like in spite of not having any kind of new material. Well, I guess that's not totally true, but the manga's been on hiatus for a bit, so I think it would be cool to see a Hunter x Hunter character, specifically one of the main 4. I know that some of the villains are popular too. I don't really like them that much, so I'd prefer to see one of the main 4 personally, but that's just me. Next we have Yu Yu Hakusho. Again, this is from last time, so I would like to see a character from Yu Yu Hakusho. Once again, I feel like any of the main 4 would work, but my personal favorite character from Yu Yu Hakusho is Kurama. I also really like Yusuke and Kuwabara. I think Hiei is my least favorite of the 4. I still like him, but like I just like the others more. So I think it would be cool to get one of them. Obviously, those aren't the only characters, but I think if they pulled from anybody else, I wouldn't even recognize them. To be honest, if they pulled from one of the main 4, I don't know if I'd recognize them either. So I just think it'd be cool because I really like Yu Yu Hakusho. Okay, next, this is a new one, I'm pretty sure, and I had to really think hard about this, and I don't even know I don't know how this even came to mind, but I was thinking Beautiful Joe because I don't know why, I don't know. I like Beautiful Joe. I feel like, okay, I don't know what it is about him. I just think he's cool. I've only played the first game from his series, and I never finished it. I actually didn't get that far. I don't even know if I still own it. Probably not. Speaking of which, I feel like Beautiful Joe needs to come back, you guys. Like, I don't think they've done any kind of remaster or anything. Maybe they have, but I feel like they need to come back with it because there's a bunch of Beautiful Joe games that are just, I don't even know how accessible they are anymore. I'm sure some of them are probably not expensive if you want to buy them secondhand, but still. But anyways, the point is, I think it'd be cool to see him. I know he kind of just looks like a Power Ranger, so I don't really know how distinctive he would be if they actually decided to use him, but I would like to see him personally. So there you go. Okay, I'm pretty sure I did put a Land of the Lustrous character last time. I don't know. I think it'd be cool to see phosphophylites, specifically because when it comes to the Lustrous in Land of the Lustrous, those characters all wear the same thing. They all have this like black and white outfit. So I picked phosphophylites specifically because I feel like their hair color is really pretty. I don't know. I just like the color of their hair and stuff. So I think it would be cool if they used that as a color palette for a character. I also think it would be very distinctive and it'd be easy to tell who they were a reference to. So that is personally what I'd like to see. Okay, this is kind of a weird one. And this is another, I don't even know how I feel if they would even do this. I don't know if I'd really care that much, but I put Robins in here from oh gosh, what is it called? I think it's Alliance Alive. I don't know if any of you guys played that. It was originally on the 3DS, but then they made a remaster for it, and I think now it's on the PS4/Switch, pretty sure. I really liked that game. It was a whole lot of fun. I don't know if I'd get it again, just because from what I've heard, there aren't really any differences aside from graphics when it comes to the 3DS version and the remaster version. So as much as I did like it, I don't know if I'd play it again. But Robins is one of the playable characters. I put him on here because he's a penguin and penguins are so cute. I love penguins. They're my favorite animal. So I want to get some kind of penguin character representation. I guess technically there is because there's a King DDD variant with Dream Band, but I don't know. I guess King DDD is a penguin, but I feel like I can't really, he doesn't feel like a penguin to me. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't see penguin when I see King DDD. But yeah, I think that's the last character. Oh no, it's not. Okay, this is the final one, you guys. Bomberman. Come on. Bomberman is so cool and really cute, and I feel like he's pretty iconic, so I think it'd be fun to see him. For all these characters, I have no idea what character they would even put the color palettes on. Some of them I think are easier choices than others, but Bomberman, I got nothing. Maybe Peacock because she has bombs. I got nothing. But yeah, I would like to see Bomberman because I think he's cool. That's what it boils down to for all of these different variants or color palette choices. I just think they're cool. So there you go. Anyways, I think this is legitimately the last character. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be it for this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what character you would like to see as a variant/color palette in Skullgirls Mobile, because there's so many characters out there in the world, and a lot of the time I feel like whenever they pull or whenever they make a new character, a new variant or whatever with the color palette, I'm always blankly staring at them, not knowing what they're referencing. But I know I get comments being like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. It's funny because the ones that I do get the reference for, I don't think anybody cares about. Like, well, I don't know. I never really saw much fanfare for some of the silver variants, like the newly released ones. So, and those were the ones that I recognized, but whatever. So anyways, let me know what kind of variants you would like to see, or color palettes or whatever. You know what I mean when I say variants, right? Yeah. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Anyways, goodbye for now.